What's up, YouTube? This is the first of a series of videos that I'll be doing called the Oscar Tank. And basically what I'll be doing is letting you guys in on the journey and the steps that I take to raising Oscars. I have two albino Oscars here that I named Ghost and Tommy because I am a fan of power. But in addition to that, I've been into fish since I was a young kid, and I had everything from, of course, goldfish to South American cichlids like the jaguar cichlid or managuisi, as well as the red devil. Never had an Oscar, but after that, I actually got into African cichlids for a while, which was cool. But I didn't really like the temperament, and I didn't like the fact that they hid a lot within the rocks. The best one I had was a frontosa and a bicolored 500, but after those had passed just from having them for a long time, I decided to do something different. And so I wanted to get into a fish that was very social. And I've heard that Oscars are kind of like having a underwater dog. And since I've had them for the past 2 weeks, that's what I've been seeing here. So really quick, short video. Like I said, this is just to welcome you guys to the channel. And hopefully I can get some great tips and insight on the temperament of these fish here, as well as some good, I guess, best practices in raising them healthy. Of course, because I've raised fish before, I know the idea of keeping a great tank and circulation and everything like that, as far as keeping the water circulated, as far as keeping the water clean. But I do want to be more successful in raising these, because I see people that are able to, I guess, put their hands in the water and kind of bond with the fish, which I don't really like to do too much, of course, because it's sometimes a contaminant to the water. But of course, if you wash your hands and you don't interfere with the slime coat, etc., it'll be a good thing. But like I said, I'm gonna actually show you guys what I have up under the tank here, so you guys can see how I'm doing everything. And hopefully, like I said, if you guys have some tips on what I can do to be better at it, of course, I would like to hear from everyone. Also, it's a little smelly in here, man. I had to add some I added some special blend. I do a maintenance treatment with this stuff here, and it's like when you open it up, man, it's like somebody came in the house and had some bad chili or something, then passed gas. So this leaves a stench for a while, but it's real good as far as keeping the tank, you know, maintained and the biological system going very well. So also I feed them this Spectrum. I actually have a friend who has I guess you could say a pet store in his garage. So he also gives me a lot of food that I like to feed my cichlids. And so, yeah, that's where I'm at. So let's take a tour of the tank. So here's a close-up tour of the tank. This one right here is Tommy, and the one with the black trim, hopefully you can see it, that's Ghost. So I'm a fan of power, so that's why they named after those two guys. And so this is a 90-gallon clear view acrylic aquarium, and I'm running two Fluval 406 canister filters, as you can see there. Then also got some lighting under there. It's kind of blurry. So I got a pretty good filtration going on. And then that's just my maintenance stuff there. Now let's rise up to the top. You can see I have the LED lighting up there. Got a pretty decent heater. It's one of those off brands, but it gets the job done. So I check the temperature off, and then also I have a Hydor wave maker just for some circulation to keep the waste from falling too much on the rocks, and the Driftwood. And then that's my thermometer there. And then also I have a magnetic cleaner there. And the reflection in the background, of course, is my staircase. So these are the two stars of the upcoming shows. And like I said, I'm new to this as far as Oscars goes, but I'm not new to South Americans as I had the ones that I mentioned previously. But I like these guys because they're almost like, you could almost say they're like puppies right now, and they're growing to become man's best friend as a dog would be. And I like fish like that. I like social fish, so that's why I went this route. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the, I don't even know what it was, man. It was just a quick, this is me type video, man. Like I said, I wasn't trying to do any type of tutorial or tell anybody how to be great at raising these fish, because it is new to me. But I do want to, like I said, introduce you guys to who I am, because I am going to be talking a lot and probably posting up videos asking questions. And of course, as these guys grow, because they grow very, very, very fast. So this is also a video just for me to see the growth process and how quickly they grow. But like I said, I had them 2 weeks now, and they've grown to a pretty good size, just from the size they were when I got them, which was a speck smaller, but still I can see the growth. But thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you guys stick around. Subscribe if you want to stay tuned to what I'm doing, and also give me some information as far as what I need to do better or what I'm doing great. I love feedback. I love comments. Likes, dislikes, they're all the same. But of course, if you leave a dislike, please let me know what I'm doing wrong so that I can get better what I'm doing, especially when it comes to animals, because I love animals. And I know that a lot of people take it personal when they see someone mistreating animals. So this is not something that I intend to do. So again, if you guys have best practices, you guys have tips, please leave them in the comments so that I can, I guess, be as good as you are in raising Oscars.